Coming to you from the back room of your parents' favorite porn store, it is Cursory Overload.
You're listening to Cursory Overload.
And we are in this motherfucker.
What up, everybody?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cursory Motherfucking Overload.
That's right. We're back.
Yep.
We got a lot to talk about today. A lot of things are going down. But first and foremost, thank you for tuning in. We know you have lots and lots of choices out there, especially now.
Yep.
And yet here you are listening to us.
Yep.
And we thank you.
And it's all your fault. You chose us.
So it has been quite the week out there in the world today. I guess first and foremost, we should probably just put it right out there. As being fans of Marvel and comic books as we are, we were all kind of blown right in the side of the head with the horrific news of losing Chadwick Boseman.
Yep. That was really, like I said, it came out of nowhere, and wow.
Like it just, I don't know. That hit home.
Yep. So
hit real hard.
Rest in power, Black Panther.
Yeah, Wakanda forever.
Yep.
It's crazy to think about. He filmed all everything he did. He was suffering quietly.
Yeah.
And yet, look at what he was able to do. It was amazing.
Well, yeah, the last 4 years of his life, he was struggling with cancer, and yet he left us with something that, I mean, come on, I don't know, is it life-changing or something that we will always remember? I mean, come on, it's Black Panther. I mean, that I don't know,
well,
set all kinds of milestones, and
I think it also. It gave a voice to a lot of people that hadn't had a voice in the comic book world or in that world yet. I don't know if that makes sense.
Or not at this capacity.
Right.
I mean,
I guess that's.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's really, really sad. I just hope moving forward that if they continue to film the Black Panther movies, they do it right.
Oh, I have a feeling they will.
I really do. I think so as well. I just want that legacy to be upheld,
Yeah.
And not to move, kind of moving on from that. We had another death this week. I don't know. For me, it also kind of hit home. Growing up in the 80s and 90s, I grew up reading the comic books, watching cartoons. Well, one of the people that was instrumental in the cartoon of X-Men passed away. Norm Spencer. We know him as the voice of Cyclops.
Cyclops, yep.
So.
Yeah.
We don't know why, but what exactly happened, but we do know that he passed away. He was 62 years old, and I want to say he did it from like 92 to 97. He was the voice of Cyclops, which was, right when it was at its biggest.
Yep.
So
X-Men.
So it's a little sad news on the comic book front.
Yeah.
But. To kind of move on from the sadness, because you guys didn't tune in to hear the sad parts. It's official now. We have a date now for The Mandalorian Season 2.
Oh, yeah? And what is that?
October 30th.
October 30th, the day before Halloween.
Yep.
This is the way.
And it was kind of interesting that the secret of Season 1 was obviously, the child. Well, in the new Mandalorian title, the child is right in the center, right next to Mando. So, I don't know. Hopefully we'll see some more from the child. That would be kind of cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's a breath of fresh air. I mean, something to get our minds off the everyday bullshit.
Right.
I don't know. Cobra Kai dropped on Netflix last week. And, my God.
I'm like halfway through the second
season. The 12-year-old and I were on a mission, and we... Even with, I had one of the worst migraine headaches last week. I'm gonna have to rewatch a lot of it because I had migraine headaches and I might have dozed off in a few scenes, but I got all the key elements. We no-lifed
right
seasons 1 and 2, and can't wait for season 3.
Yeah, like I said, I'm halfway done with season 2.
What do you?
So good.
Yeah, I know. It's like they're playing the nostalgia card. God, I'm almost like, dang. I kind of feel bad that I didn't start watching it back in the YouTube days, but
I don't know. I think they got the money behind it now to continue to do it correctly.
Well, yeah, YouTube sold Netflix owns it now, so third season, which is already filmed because it was done during the YouTube era. It's gonna be released as a Netflix original now because it's owned by Netflix. But yeah, it's coming 2021. They're making us wait, and damn, gosh,
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, same here. Like I said, it was a breath.
They
of
did
fresh
a really
air.
good job.
It was a breath of fresh air. All I can say. Back in the 80s, when we first watched those movies, of course, a lot of us wanted to align ourselves with the good guys. And the good guys, well, in our eyes, were the Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi. Except for you.
In your eyes.
Except for you. You've always thought Daniel was an asshole. But it's funny when you see it from Johnny's perspective, when you see what's going on right there. And like I said, I don't care how much of a Miyagi-Do karate fan you were back in the day. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already watched it. We're not going to spoil that much, but there's a scene when those kids just go in running, just chanting, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai. I'm like, come on. I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck who you are. You were chanting Cobra Kai in your fucking living room, probably running in circles too.
That's right.
I'm like, oh shit.
I don't know. I think they're doing a really good job with it. They're keeping it light, but at the same time keeping it. They're bringing in some deeper issues into it.
Oh yeah, the ending. Well, wait till you get to that.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Like I said, wait till you get to that. You're gonna be like, oh fuck. But yeah,
I don't know. I like it. I like how it's. Dude, for the most part, it's family friendly. I like the fact that they've kept it in that family friendly style. And
of course,
yeah,
the little pieces of candy that they throw in. They use pieces from the old movies. They flashback into
they give you a little morsel of nostalgia.
Nostalgia, like I said, they're playing us with the nostalgia card like you wouldn't fucking believe. But I like it. I like it. It hurts me. It hurts, but I like it.
I love it. I want to keep doing it.
That's very nice. Okay. I just have to break that in.
Speaking of nostalgia, it looks like Disney is getting a little bit nostalgic for the old Star Wars. I don't know if you've been following this, but there has been some major shakeups at Disney as far as their Star Wars department.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they decided they don't like the way in which Kathleen Kennedy was taking the Star Wars universe.
Okay.
They said that they're losing too many of their actual, the true fans. Too many of them are leaving. It's kind of the vibe that it feels like.
Oh,
and so they're working with George Lucas and J.J. Abrams very closely to figure out how they can bring it back to what the original three were all about. That feeling.
Don't you just see Mickey walking in wearing a Darth Vader costume?
Just like I told you.
Yeah, George Lucas and J.J. Abrams. Hi, how are you, Mickey? You may dispense with the pleasantries. I am here to put you back on schedule. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I
don't know. It's
like I said.
They were taking it to the point where she didn't even want Star Wars to have lightsaber battles in it.
Okay, now that is stupid and fucked up. You can't have Star Wars without lightsabers or without battles. I mean, it's the fucking movie.
Battles. They didn't
the movie
wars.
War is in the fucking title of the. I'm like, okay, that is stupid. I have to admit, I kept an open mind. I like the direction they were going with it. I mean, the way they, the whole raid thing, and they gave us new characters, and the possibilities of taking the story beyond the Skywalker family.
And I love that. And I love the fact.
Yeah, you and I do, but apparently it makes no money for Mickey. So maybe.
Well, I don't know. I think. See, one of the issues that a lot of them had was there was I don't know. Daisy Ridley was saying in an interview how she was really, really legitimately upset because there was 2 or 3 seriously long, dark Rey scenes that she trained and practiced and learned, that were cut out. And there was 3 in total, and we were supposed to really see her battle Dark Rey. Which I like that idea. But they cut it out because she had it cut out because she didn't want people seeing that. And so I guess 2023 they're supposed to be coming out with a different version of the last Star Wars movie, Rise of the Skywalker.
So they're going the DC universe, the Snyder cut version. So now that we're gonna have George Lucas cut or something,
right? But they're saying it's going to be over 4 hours long.
Oh God!
Like that's how much stuff was cut out.
Like I don't know. I mean, I like Star Wars. I like the way they were doing. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want them to take out the lightsaber battles or any of that bullshit. But I don't know. Maybe 2022. Okay, it's a nice little break from that because it's been Star Wars this, Star Wars that, and I love Star Wars, but sometimes you need a break. Kind of like you did back in the day with the superhero shit, and you just needed to get away from all the.
I had to get away. Well, it's getting away. That's funny. Great segue. It looks like Robert Downey Jr. is officially getting away from the MCU. He recently said that he is now permanently done. He will not be acting in any more MCU movies.
Well.
He just wants to explore other things. I mean, he's done
playing Iron
5,000 movies. You know what I mean?
Well, I could see that. I mean, last I heard, another Sherlock Holmes was in the works.
I love that role for him. He did really well.
And of course, they were saying that he was trying to get what's the Spider-Man kid a part in it. So,
right.
Hey.
I still want to see them do a continuation of Back to the Future. I'm still rooting for that.
Yeah, I would love to see that happen, but I think you and I are the only one that have that in our brains here. But that would be awesome. A continuation where Tom Holland somehow it's Marty's grandkid,
right?
And Robert Downey Jr. would be like either Jules or Vern's Brown.
Right.
And, yeah.
Would that not work?
Oh, that would fucking work so so good because you wouldn't touch the original movies. You would just continue
Right.
the story now with what